What if the Blue Jays are about to land the most electrifying power hitter Japan has produced in decades? The front office just set their sights on a player who shattered records in Tokyo, and this move could completely reshape Toronto's championship window. But with 6 MLB powerhouses circling, can the Jays actually pull this off? Hello, Jays Nation! Welcome to Blue Jays News Today, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Are you ready to hear about the Blue Jays' boldest international pursuit this offseason? If you love staying ahead of the game, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a breaking story. Let's dive into this explosive development. The Toronto Blue Jays aren't sitting back after their electrifying World Series run. Management is actively hunting for impact talent, and their latest target might be the biggest name available on the international market. According to Adam Lascaris of the Daily Hive, the Blue Jays have identified Munetaka Murakami of the Tokyo Yakult Swallows as their #1 international priority. The 25-year-old infielder has become available to Major League Baseball teams, and Toronto is ready to make a serious push. So who exactly is Munetaka Murakami? He's a 6'2", 213-pound powerhouse who has been demolishing Japanese pitching for years. In 892 professional games, Murakami has launched 246 home runs. That's an average of more than 30 home runs per season, and he's done it consistently in one of the world's most competitive leagues. But here's the stat that really turns heads. In 2022, Murakami set the record for most home runs by a Japanese player in a single season with 56 bombs. That's not just impressive, that's historic. We're talking about a left-handed bat with legitimate elite power, the kind of threat that changes lineups and forces opposing managers to rethink their entire strategy. The timing of this pursuit couldn't be more intriguing. The Blue Jays have been active this offseason but haven't announced any signings yet. They're clearly being strategic, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Murakami represents exactly the kind of impact addition that could justify their patience. His 45-day signing window opens Saturday, which means teams have until December 22nd to lock him down. That's a tight timeline, and it creates urgency for every franchise involved. But here's where things get complicated. The Blue Jays aren't alone in this chase. According to MLB.com's Mark Feinsand, the competition includes the New York Yankees, New York Mets, Seattle Mariners, Philadelphia Phillies, San Francisco Giants, and Boston Red Sox. That's a murderer's row of franchises with deep pockets and championship ambitions. Each of these teams can offer competitive contracts and compelling situations. The Yankees and Mets have the financial muscle of the New York market. Seattle offers geographic proximity to Japan and a strong Japanese player history. Philadelphia just came off a deep playoff run. San Francisco has proven it can develop international talent, and Boston remains one of baseball's most storied franchises. What do the Blue Jays bring to the table? For starters, they're coming off a World Series appearance that has completely changed the franchise's perception around baseball. Players want to join winners, and Toronto just proved they can compete with anyone. The organization has also shown it knows how to handle high-profile acquisitions and create an environment where stars can thrive. Plus, the Blue Jays can offer Murakami a clear path to regular playing time, which matters for a player making the jump to Major League Baseball. Speaking of playing time, where would Murakami actually fit in Toronto's lineup? He's primarily played third base in Japan, though he's also logged time at first base and in the outfield when needed. That versatility is valuable, especially considering the uncertainty surrounding Bo Bichette's future with the organization. If Bichette moves on, the infield suddenly has multiple openings. Even if Bichette stays, the Blue Jays could deploy Murakami's bat in various ways to maximize his impact. The key is getting his offense into the lineup every single day, because that's where his true value lies. Let's talk about what Murakami's addition would mean for this roster. The Blue Jays have always had solid pitching and good defense, but adding a legitimate middle-of-the-order threat with 50-plus home run potential transforms the entire offensive dynamic. Opposing pitchers would have to navigate multiple dangerous hitters, creating better opportunities for everyone in the lineup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. suddenly gets better pitches to hit. George Springer sees more fastballs. The entire offense elevates when you add a force like Murakami. There's also the historical context to consider. Japanese position players have had mixed success making the transition to Major League Baseball, but the truly elite talents have thrived. Shohei Ohtani became a generational superstar. Hideki Matsui was a cornerstone for championship teams. Ichiro Suzuki is a Hall of Famer. When Japanese hitters with legitimate power translate their skills, they often exceed expectations because they bring incredible work ethic and discipline along with their natural ability. Murakami fits that profile perfectly. The Blue Jays' recent World Series appearance might be the factor that tips the scales. Free agents notice when franchises are ascending, and Toronto just announced to the baseball world that they're legitimate contenders. For a player like Murakami, joining a team on the rise could be more appealing than signing with an established giant that might be past its peak. The opportunity to be part of something special, to help build a dynasty rather than join one, has its own appeal. So here's the bottom line. The Blue Jays are swinging for the fences on Munetaka Murakami, a generational power hitter from Japan with historic credentials. They face stiff competition from 6 other major market teams, but Toronto's recent success and organizational trajectory make them a serious contender. The next few weeks will determine whether the Blue Jays can land their top international target and add another cornerstone piece to their championship core. What do you think, Jays Nation? Can Toronto convince Murakami to bring his legendary power to the Rogers Center? Would he be worth the investment to push this team over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest Blue Jays news. We'll keep you updated as this story develops. Until next time, stay loyal to the Blue.